One thing that my father and my mother both taught me was the appreciation for the process. Oftentimes, we are so focused on the outcome, we're so focused on the finish line, we're so focused on the mountain, and we forget to run the race. We forget what's necessary in the exhaustion that comes with the race because there are so many lessons within this process. After a while, we all kind of get a little tired, okay? We get tired of the fight. But that's where grit comes in. That's where commitment comes in. You can't get tired. We have an obligation to our dreams to, no matter how difficult it gets, to never let go of the doorknob of opportunity. You are going to wait there until this door opens for you. You have to commit to that. And that's why you see individuals that make it and individuals that don't, because at some point in time, a person gave up. I refuse to give up on anything that I set my mind to. I'm here because of my refusal to give up. There's a saying that I made up probably like a year ago, and it goes, "There are lessons only failure can teach you." Your authenticity is the glue and gravity to your dreams. Who you are is the glue and gravity to your dreams. Your genuine self is the glue and the gravity to your dreams. You will never walk into a room that's meant for you and be forced to be anything other than yourself. Especially in a male-dominated space. It is so easy to put a mask on and hide ourselves from the rooms that we're in. We have to talk about fortitude. It's very similar to, and take pictures of this, it's very similar to perseverance, where it is a requirement for us to stay the journey, no matter how hard it gets. I was willing to be homeless on the street if it was necessary to get to where I am today. As someone that books over 50 speeches a year, has 3 six-figure businesses, an individual that is now an author, an individual that's been booked all over the world. This is what I prayed for. And there's something about a woman's intuition where we feel something that no one else can feel or see, which is why we have to trust our intuition at all times. At some point, something told me Miss USA would happen. Something told me becoming an officer in the military would happen. Something told me that becoming the youngest CEO of Service Women's Action Network would happen. That becoming a 6-figure speaker would happen. I knew it would happen. Something in me told me it would happen. And there's no amount of voices outside of me that could have convinced me otherwise. I need you to be that stubborn with your dreams. I need you to not allow any other voices to shift or gauge what you believe you can do. You know you. You know what you're capable of. And no matter how hard it gets, I need you to stay the course. That's fortitude. Sometimes we have the mentality of, this is what I had to go through, these are the bullets that I took, and for her to get to where I'm at, she needs to take the same bullets. And that is a very toxic mentality. I don't want the next woman to go through the things that I went through to get where I'm at today. Anything I can do to make her experience easier, it's my responsibility. So we have a responsibility to each other. And if we can make sure that that's where our mindset is at, oh my gosh, 10, 20, 40 years from now, this like pay gap, like all these things that we go through being a disenfranchised group or being a marginalized community, it won't exist anymore. Not only because we're working together to make change, but because we have allies like the one man in here, he's an ally, and he's working to do what he can to make sure that it's easier for women as well.